In this video, I am going to discuss about exchange rates. Exchange rate is the value of one currency in relation to another currency. It is the rate at which one currency can be exchanged for another currency. Simply this means you can buy and sell currencies. At the rate which you are buying and selling currencies is called the exchange rates. For example, the exchange rate between the US dollar and the euro may be 1.2, which means that 1 US dollar can be exchanged for 1.2 euros. Now let's look at different ways to indicate exchange rates. Now let's look at the first way. This is the simplest way. 1 US dollar equals to 1.2 euro, which means 1 US dollar can buy 1.2 euros or 1.2 euros can buy 1 US dollar. Now let's look at the second way. 1 US dollar to 1.2 euro, which means 1 US dollar can buy 1.2 euros or 1.2 euros can buy 1 US dollar. Now let's look at the third way. This is the standard way when it comes to exchange rates. We read the latter part first, this part first, and this will represent one unit of currency. So in this case, this will be 1 US dollar. This is how we read this. 1 US dollar to 1.2 euro, which is like this one. So it will be equal to this one. So 1 US dollar can buy 1.2 euros or 1.2 euros can buy 1 US dollar. These all three ways are indicating the same exchange rate between the US dollar and the euro. Now let's figure out how we can do this. What is the value of 1 euro in US dollars? It is simple. All you have to do is convert the given data to this format, like an equation. After that, you have to divide both sides from this given value. In this case, it is 1.2. Let's divide both sides. So what happened is, now this side is equal to 1 euro and this side equals to 1 over 1.2. Now we have the 1 euro value in US dollars, which is 1 euro equals to 1 over 1.2 US dollars. Like that, you can convert between exchange rates and find the unit value in the other currency. Now let's discuss about the exchange rate spread. The exchange rate spread is the difference in price between buying and selling a currency. For example, if the exchange rate for buying 1 US dollar is 1.2 euro and the exchange rate for selling 1 US dollar is 1.1 euro, the spread would be 0.1 euro. Always remember, when it comes to exchange rates, there are two rates, like here, the buying rate and the selling rate. The difference between the buying rate and the selling rate is called the spread. For this example, the spread will be 0.1 euro, the difference between these two values. And another important thing to note that always remember, you have to pay the higher value when you buy the foreign currency, and you are selling the foreign currency, you will get the lowest value. Whichever the value is higher here will be the value you have to pay. Whichever the value which is lower, that is the value you will be getting when you are selling the foreign currency. The difference between the buying and selling the foreign currency will be the profit for the bank or the market maker or for the broker. Every individual and organization in an economy will be impacted by exchange rates, directly or indirectly. Even though you are not involved in international trade, imports and exports, still you will be affected by the exchange rates because exchange rates are a macroeconomic factor. affect the whole economy. We discussed about this in details. Very important thing to note that even though you are not involved in the international trade, still you will be affected by the exchange rates. Changing exchange rates can have a significant impact on the profits of businesses that operate internationally, as well as on their competitiveness in the global market. A depreciation of a country's currency. Depreciation means you have to pay higher amount of your local currency in order to buy foreign currency. When that happens, imports will be expensive and exports will be cheap. An appreciation of a country's currency. This is where you have to pay lesser local currency in order to buy foreign currency. When that happens, imports will be cheap and exports will be expensive. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.